What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Running Late podcast. My name is Jason. I am joined by my two co hosts, Alex and Anderson. And we're actually going to start things off a little bit different this week. For the past 2 weeks, I think we've done like politics talk in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people don't like hearing about that, I think, because I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing that. For the
You
past
hear it
4 years, exactly. For the past 4 years, you guys have heard it or seen it, on your phone, on the TV, on the radio. I'm sick of it too. So instead of doing politics talk this week, we won't do it at all, and instead we're gonna go with a fresh topic. And what I actually want to talk to you guys about is tattoos.
Oh,
All
that's a
right.
good one.
Are you getting one?
No, I want to. That's the thing, right? You guys have heard me like talking about tattoos, right? I want a tattoo. I want a tattoo. Anderson, I know you have a tattoo.
I do.
And I want you to describe to me the process in a little bit. But my question to you guys is, would you guys get a tattoo? And if so, what would it be of? And where would you get it?
Okay.
Start with Alex. Go.
For me?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I've always wanted a tattoo. I think we all plan to get a Mizzalunas, right?
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
I still want to do it. I
still want to do it too. I want everybody who's down. If it's just us three, I'm cool with that too. You, like us three, and Jonathan.
Jonathan has to get one.
Even if it's just like us four, like that'd be totally cool.
I'm down for a Mizzaluna. But as a tattoo, I would want something on my, like a sleeve.
Oh,
But
okay.
I want to put things that like actually mean something to me, but like some random shit and just like kind of like scattered around. Get me?
Yeah.
Something like that I would say would look really cool. I wouldn't want anything on my back, like Anderson. That thing is huge. So Anderson has a tattoo that says growth on the back,
Take off your shirt.
and that was his first tattoo, and that thing is huge.
Yeah, I think it's pretty massive, especially for a first tattoo, right?
It's my first tattoo, and it was a spur in the moment. I'll post like a little like image.
Were you drunk?
But... No. Well, hold on. Funny story.
Partially.
Funny story. Like I was a little drunk because we woke up like at 11, and we were all just like, fuck it. And we took like 3 shots, and then someone had brownies, and they had weed in them. So I took that, and I was like, I set up an appointment for that tattoo. I was like, fuck it, let's go. I arrived there, and I was like, cool, I'm chilling, I'm vibing. I walk in, and I was like, the first sign I see is, if you're high or drunk, you do not want to get your tattoo done. I was like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So, I did it. And I met up with the dude, talked about it, and I got it done. It was 4 straight hours. Well, not really straight hours, but it was 4 hours in total and I only took 2 5-minute breaks. So to me, that tattoo, the word growth, was very important to me because everywhere I went, my personal growth, my friends' personal growth, my family's personal growth, like it's everywhere you see it. So like that's something I keep very dear to me.
And I think that's really good. Like everybody should have growth in their mind. You don't want to be the same person you are today, tomorrow. You want to be better than today.
For sure.
You should always have it on your mind. For your back.
Yeah.
Your back.
Luckily, like my skin on my back is a little bit thicker, but like it still hurt like a fucking bitch. It was mainly like the fine lines that get to you.
Could you describe the pain or relate it to something?
You said for 4 hours?
For 4 hours with 2 5-minute breaks.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, no, like I added more meaning to the tattoo himself with the word growth.
The pain.
It's part of the growth. Is you learn from pain and you get the tattoo done. So yeah, I mean, I felt like out of like 10, it felt like a 7 or 8.
That bad?
Yeah,
I think 7 or 8 is pretty bad.
I still think it's like 7 or 8 because like I remember when I took the break or like even during like an hour in, my skin was just like in the muscles around on my back were literally squirming, and I literally like, and you can't be moving around and reacting too much, because the guy is like working on it.
Just kind of misspell something, mess it up.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, what? Okay. So my question is now, what else is on the 7-8 pain scale for you?
7 or 8 pain scale.
Yeah, like if you're saying the tattoo is a 7 or 8 on the pain scale,
If I punch
what
on
else?
the nuts, is
What?
that an 8 or 7?
What you
Well,
said?
punching in the nuts is a 10.
Okay.
Dude, that's like
That-
an
I think-
11.
Maybe
What are you talking
1,000.
about?
Maybe
It's off the
1,000.
scale.
Sheesh.
It's off the scale.
It's literally, yeah. It's it's there.
Let's say like I pinch you like this.
That's like a 1. A 1.
What if
or
I give you
two.
a
That's a
really
one?
hard titty twister?
titty
titty
twister?
twister,
Titty twister
yeah.
would be like a 5, dude.
What?
I cannot
titty
handle
twister is a
titty
5.
twister, dude. I have super sensitive nipples, man.
I mean, so, who doesn't? All
I feel
right,
like that's a 5 than a pinch, which is like a 1 or a 2, dude.
What other tattoo would you get?
I thought about this. So I got really into like octopuses, and what I wanted was on the back of my neck. I wanted my head to be like the head of the octopus.
So you want
But, like,
tentacles?
So yeah, I would have the between the head and then the rest of the body of an octopus, I'd have the tentacles coming down, like coming around my arms. But yeah, no, I thought about octopus. I thought about a sleeve. It's just at that point, it's like if I were to do a sleeve, it has to be super specific, and like I also don't want to just put something on and then have everything else like go around it. I want it to have like a structure at least where all of the tattoos are like relevant to each other, or they all like look nice with each other, or just get one whole piece.
Yeah, people who get sleeves, they don't get them right away. They get small pieces around the arm, and eventually it covers. That thing is expensive. You're talking.
It is.
If you're not a good like tattoo artist, you're talking at least like 2 bands.
Yeah, yeah, and it also has to do with like the type of like art or art style that the tattoo artist does too.
Yeah.
That's another factor when trying to get a tattoo.
Bro,
So
if
like,
I
I
get
was
a
very
tattoo, I'm not gonna go to like a biggest $5 tattoo. I want like somebody like that I see their work, that's actually
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
People are gonna
Same.
be like, yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Could you imagine going into an artist and they just like misspell the word you want to get or something?
I would be.
I
would
imagine
not
instead
pay.
of growth, it was like, I don't know, groth.
I would be so mad, dude. I would not even pay. I'd be like, I endured this shit just so you could fuck it. Nah, that's not cool, dude.
Sue that bitch.
What would you get, Jason?
So I've actually been thinking about this quite a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and first ideas off my bat. Well, my first ideas are kind of like I definitely want my mom's name written somewhere, I think my shoulder or something. So I definitely want to get that done.
Mm-hmm.
I know my older brother has one just like it, so I'll probably do that. Get my mom's name right here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to get either, maybe both. I want to get a tiger or a dragon tattoo. Why? Because I think they're fucking cool.
Pretty good.
So fuck you. Who's that? Whoever's judging me right now?
I think
I'm
dragon
just
looks
saying.
cool. I don't, a tiger,
It looks cool.
uh,
I'm just saying
They
tiger
both
because
look
like
good.
when I think tiger, I think like King of the Jungle, like the biggest cat there is.
bro,
Just
why
like
not a
just
lion?
exuding. Well, tigers are actually much bigger than lions, even though lions are known to being king of the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Tigers are actually way more fucking massive and can actually rip apart a lion. That's why I'm deciding to go for a tiger.
That's
But
nice.
so yeah, you see the tiger. I'm actually thinking tiger one side of the chest and dragon on the other.
Bro,
So
you're
that
gonna be
way-
like Yakuza or something, dude.
Yakuza. Yeah, of course.
You're playing like
No.
Yakuza on the back.
I think tiger is actually pretty into like the Muay Thai kind of culture.
Yeah.
Or something.
I can
So
see that.
that's another reason why I want to go towards tiger. But another thing I want to, like you said, you want to kind of have a process with your tattoos, or have like methodical kind of, how everything's gonna plan or pan out.
Mm-hmm.
So my kind of idea is I want everything to be just above the sleeve,
Okay.
or just above like a regular t-shirt sleeve, just because I want it to still be like professional in a work setting.
Mm-hmm.
Or let's say I'm meeting my, I don't know, my girlfriend's parents or something,
Mm.
and like for the first time,
They're
and
gonna
they
get
and they just
scared of you.
and they just see me tatted up, bro, like from the neck up, like, or just like tattoos, like sleeve down. I
You
feel like
go.
it wouldn't be a good first impression.
That's so funny. You go
Yeah,
in there instead of you being scared of them, they're scared of you.
yeah, I know, right? They're like, is he in a gang?
I think after you get your first one, you're gonna be like, yeah, I want this one now, this one now.
I don't know,
Probably.
dude. Some people are like, yeah, I got a tattoo like the weirdest places, but like it would hurt them around the ankle the most, around the wrist, or any like kind of bony spots.
I'm probably gonna be a bitch either way about it, and I cannot imagine myself going into a tattoo shop and just being like, all right, let's do it. Hopefully, I can get this done this year. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Ooh.
All of those?
Ooh.
No.
He's like, I'm going in already.
Bruh, all of a sudden I come out like 2022, just full Yakuza. Just chest back,
Suited
neck,
up.
face tats. Nah. I'd probably be like little by little, like, first like my mom's name would be the first one, I think.
Yeah.
And then I also want, I'm kind of inspired, whatever, by Dead Mouse has like tattoo on his forearm
Mm-hmm.
where he has like 3 pixelated hearts.
Yeah.
Or 8-bit hearts, and I always thought that was kind of cool
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like I always been a gamer my whole life. I love video games,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like having a 3 pixelated hearts refers to Zelda, or not really Minecraft, but just that kind of video game homage.
Mm.
And I would love
Yeah.
to have that. Maybe not on the forearm, just because I'm trying to hide it, but maybe like on the chest or something. Just to segue off of this, would you guys ever get your significant other's name tattooed?
Nope.
Unless she was the one. Maybe if we're already like 10 years into the relationship. Yeah. Or like if I'm 5 years into it and then we get married. Yeah. But like
Okay.
it's a situation where like you have to be, I think that's a a self decision. And it shouldn't be a decision where like it's like forced, like
She just comes to you. Why don't you have my name as a tattoo?
yeah, dude, some people do that.
It's like, fine.
But yeah, like I would get it. Then yeah,
I would get like matching tattoos of like something, but not like their name.
Okay.
You would get matching tattoos.
I was like, whatever. You know how like some people have like king or queen, things like that.
Oh yeah.
But like as their name now.
I feel it. I think I agree with Anderson on this one. They were my wife for like a year or two. For me, I just want to get married once, and I know I'm 100% committed. I mean, if it's my wife, I guess I have to be.
Yeah.
But like my plan is to only marry once, never get divorced, because I did not want to fall into that that demographic. What's the statistic? It's like 50% of couples get divorced.
I think it's like young couples, young marriages, like getting married in your 20s or like late 20s, and then going into 30s you get divorced, or like I'm pretty sure it's not like every person who gets married. I think it has to do with maturity, and if you get married or engaged like in your 20s, then I don't believe that a lot of people are mature enough to handle that.
It's definitely a huge decision. I don't think people are mature by the time they're 25.
Yeah.
Like I'm 25 now, and I still feel like I'm a little kid.
Bro,
I have so much to fucking learn.
Yeah.
And like it's crazy to think about, like when I think about my parents, like they had my older brother when my mom was like 19 or something, or just super young.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just can't imagine being in that kind of situation, especially because I'm at such a young mindset or headspace.
Your future decisions are based around that too. So you're literally restructuring your life without even setting like a foundation for yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you think, Alex?
Definitely agree.
Yeah.
Like it's also about culture. In the U.S., many more people than any other country, people get divorced.
That's yeah.
Hispanic countries, low divorce rate.
Mm.
Why? Because once you're married, it's pretty much okay. You're supposed to be with that person forever.
I also I heard somebody say like one of the factors that leads to that pretty big statistic is a lot of times people who have multiple divorces kind of fall into that category or added into that statistic.
Hmm.
Like
So,
3
you know.
divorces in a row.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Well, then that's the person themselves.
I mean, yeah.
Because
It
like
just
at that
adds
point,
the
after one
statistic.
is okay, it's between you two. But if the same pattern occurs in the next relationship, then it's like partially you and partially the other person.
If you're getting married like 3 times really fast, you're probably rushing things.
Yeah,
You probably got other problems to worry about. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't.
For sure.
And marriage should not be one of those. But who am I to say? You know,
I
I'm
think
young.
you should only get married once you're comfortable with yourself. You're like,
for sure.
That's huge.
or else you're just gonna run into problems. The relationship's just gonna break apart. I don't know.
100%. I think I've always heard you can't love somebody else until you love yourself.
For sure.
And really, I didn't understand that quote until much later in life. And now I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Oh yeah.
You know,
It's,
I
it's
feel
like saying like, how are you gonna take care of somebody else if you're gonna take care of yourself? Do you guys know Adam22?
yeah.
Yeah, so he tweeted, he was like, yo, my girl and other people just get banned on Instagram. What the fuck?
That's really weird though.
Because they're making too much money. That's why Instagram wants a cut.
But like Instagram, well, no, the Instagram's already getting a cut though.
I don't know. I don't know. I was just joking. I don't know what the specific reason would be, but those guys make a lot of money. And you know what? They're actually pretty smart about their business too. Especially all the OnlyFans creators, man. I see ads on my IG page every fucking day. Low key, that's why I deleted it. I deleted IG just because I was seeing so much like BS.
I just
on my feed every day.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, but even with the ads, like big ups to the creators, by the way, to like grow your business that way.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
Because it works. Apparently the top 1% of OnlyFans content creators rake in $1 million a month. A month.
Yeah, dudes are thirsty, bro. Even girls. No, everyone's thirsty.
Mostly
Everyone
guys.
is fucking
Mostly
thirsty,
guys.
dude.
But you know, I mean, if it works for them, you know, grow your business, do your thing, make that money. You know,
get that bag.
Secure the bag alert.
Secure the bag.
Would you date an OnlyFans content creator?
No.
Wait. Okay, let me
that's
think
really
about
rough.
this one. Does this person have they only ever done solo videos?
It's OnlyFans. They can do whatever they want. This is right. You like the star of the show is them. You gotta realize that's them. Like
depends what they post.
Depends on what they post. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what? We're like, what boundaries?
I don't know.
I would do it.
You would date? Okay.
I think I would. Yeah, I feel like OnlyFans is very more low key, or not really low key, but more personal. I feel like there's not a lot of work with other male talent.
I don't think I'll be able to date someone who runs an OnlyFans account or something. It's like, I respect it. I just don't want to be a part of it. Or it's.
What if she was making 100 bands?
That's not my 100 bands.
And she wanted to make you her sugar baby.
That's her 100 bands. That's not mine.
You become the sugar baby.
Huh?
You're the sugar baby.
Yeah, you're the sugar baby. Yeah. But she can buy all the Xbox Ones that you want, or the Xbox, the new one?
Xbox
One S.
Series X, or the
Series
KFC console.
Or the KFC console, you know?
Did you guys hear about that?
No, what the?
KFC actually made a KFC console, dude.
The fuck are you gonna play in there?
And then they also have a spot. It also warms up your chicken, bro.
What? Is this real?
Yes.
I gotta look up a picture.
Cooler master.
I gotta look up a picture.
Speaking of consoles and gaming, there is a top gamer named Zuma. He's retiring at 25 years old. He's doing competitive gaming for like 8 years. And he's retiring because of the mental and physical pain on his thumb. So I don't know if it has to do with PC gaming or console gaming, but like a lot of people don't realize like how many hours people are putting in to competitive play just to make off a living. And this dude, he made bands on bands on bands, dude. But like a lot of people are really sad that he has to go. He's not like willing to retire, but he has to just because of his like personal health.
That's a crazy situation to be put in, you know.
8 years, dude. 8 years. He's 25.
Bro, that's probably his dream, you know. Probably like, what do you want to do his whole life, and not to have to retire that early.
Oh, he also had surgery done too.
Okay.
And then even after the surgery, it was still not enjoyable to play competitively, at least.
Eventually, you get tired of it. You don't want to do the same
Oh
thing.
yeah, that too. Yeah, a lot of top competitive players turn into streaming right afterwards.
I was gonna say, I mean, how long do these competitive gamers stay in the field?
Depends
Not
how
long.
good they
Probably
are.
like 2-3 years most.
It kind of follows like the same structure as like what you guys know about FIFA, when like, you know, the youngest guy is going to be performing at his best.
Yeah.
And then they're around forever, how skilled and how the skill level they are compared to everyone else. So I imagine it's like the same way with gaming, because, you know, a lot of 16-year-old gamers, they have more reactive and faster reflexes than a dude who's like 21.
I think it's because like younger kids have more attention span. They can put their full concentration into the game. While once you get older, things are in your mind. You're not thinking the same when you're in the game. You cannot be like 100%. You I think when you become a pro, you have to be consistent, and that's like the hardest thing to do. Like you can be good at the game, but being consistent is the hardest thing.
All these kids now are growing up with consoles and with Game Boys, with Xboxes and PlayStations. Back in the day, you know, it was rare to see.
Bro, I had my Sega.
Yeah. It was rare to see, like, you know, consoles in every single household. Kids kind of grow up with these things, and as a result, it just comes more natural to them.
Right.
You know, like now all of a sudden, I think my little brother plays with a claw, where it's like you use your finger on the controller.
Like a
weird.
keyboard? Or...
No. On a regular controller, right? So you play like with your fingers, pointer fingers on the triggers. He plays it so his thumb or his pointer finger is awkwardly placed so he can hit the buttons at the same time. So he plays like this. What this does is
Smash Bros, bro.
I don't know. He plays Apex or all these kind of games. Yeah. But what? Could you imagine how much this is gonna fuck up your finger first of all in the future?
Yeah.
Because ideally, you know, you would just use your thumbs to press the buttons. But because these gamers are so serious, you know, and they're so competitive, that takes too long. It takes too long to go from point A to point B. So they just learn to really fuck up their fingers and try to make this work.
It works.
I mean, it works, you know.
For like a year, maybe.
Yeah.
Bro, I play like regularly, and like my thumb like falls asleep or like kind of like gets stuck. Like sometimes I'm like, oh.
You know what's really funny? I don't even put like my middle finger on the bumpers. I play like this.
That's what I do too.
Like I feel like that's a lot easier. That's more.
Who plays like this? First of all, who plays like this? Who plays like this? With the two fingers on the bumpers and the triggers.
What you
I feel like a lot of people do.
I've never done it
like this.
I play like this.
I just do this. Oh, you do that?
Yeah. And then just.
See, Alex plays like that there.
Oh, Alex plays like that. I don't know that.
Yeah,
I play just the
like,
fingers. Yeah.
Like DDR on the controller.
Because in Rocket League, I use all four of these.
I wonder who's in Diamond though.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Every time I play with Alex, this is all I hear.
You cannot hear it.
Man's mashing buttons.
Actually, Also, guys, don't forget. Today we're sponsored by Minute Maid Pink Lemonade. Minute Maid, if you're watching, don't forget to sponsor us.
Send us that check, please.
Send us that. Send us that lemonade. Then
lemonade
send us that check.
Yeah, right. Could you guys imagine getting sponsored by anybody? First of all, that'd be so fresh.
That'd be really cool. I'd take the first sponsor.
By the taqueria, like off the street.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Free
Dude, that'd be
tacos,
sick, dude.
dude. I don't even care about
Bomb.
the money, bro. Just send me free shit. That's all I care about. Just send me free shit. I'll use it. I don't care what it is. Shampoo, bubble baths, candles. I know a lot. There's a lot of talent hunting in IG, especially with babies. If really, I just noticed
What?
this. If a mom puts their baby on their Instagram, whatever, like, oh, how cute my baby is, there's a lot of comments underneath that picture that say, hey, you know, we want to sponsor you, you know, tell them we sent you. There's a lot of that.
Yeah, this person was like,
It's kind of
can we send
creepy,
you
dude.
bracelets and you can just like wear them on your post? And in my head, I'm just like, no, and I don't even post that much on Instagram.
That's so weird. The baby thing is creepy.
It's super creepy.
You want the
I
future?
think the baby thing
I
is
think
creepy.
I think they browse the hashtags for any kind of
Yeah.
mention of a baby, whatever, or young kid.
They just tag
And
him. They just
yeah, and
on
yeah,
all of them.
they just comment down the bottom, just say, hey, you know, we think your baby's special, cute, you know, to hit up this page. I'll let them know Mike or Adam sent you. And that's how they do it. And I don't know what they get
So
out of it.
weird.
I'm guessing these talent hunters, I'll use that term very loosely, by the way.
Mhm.
I think they get paid for it. Or maybe, I don't know, get some kind of reward
Like
for.
in the long run, eventually it pays off. Maybe I don't know.
But then how
They wouldn't do
reliable,
it for
like,
nothing.
but then again, how reliable are these talent companies?
I mean,
Because like
they
someone could
might
be
not
fake and
sponsor
they
you.
could be set up for something else.
They probably won't sponsor you for money, but what they probably want to do is send you free shit. So that
Like
way they get
product,
kind
yeah.
of free
Oh,
advertising.
true.
You know what I'm saying? You know, as long as you're wearing the brand, that's advertising.
Word.
It depends on the niche. Like,
Interesting.
if you're into like working out, things like that, people that have like a workout kind of like business, protein shake or whatever, they're gonna send it to them. Yo, try this out for free. Let me know how it is, or let me know how it is in a post like that.
Word.
Most of them try to give out free stuff and try to get promoted. While like the big ones, they like Nike, things like that, they're not gonna send you, like Nike's not gonna send you something. They gotta send you a big check.
Yeah. Also, you're not established too, so
Yeah,
there
like the
goes our
small ones are
information.
gonna be happy with getting some things, some items.
Mm.
While you get bigger, you're like, those items are worth $5. Why am I promoting your thing on my like 2 million Instagram? You know.
Yeah. It's interesting. Creepy,
Another
but still interesting.
another crazy part about this whole advertising kind of, you know, paying for advertising or sponsorships is that the bar has been set so high now, or like for minimum entry, I guess. If an account has 100,000 followers,
Mm-hmm.
that's on the low end now. It doesn't make, or it doesn't mean much anymore to these companies. You know, like let's say you have 100,000
Interesting.
followers on IG, right?
Yeah.
And ideally, you should be getting paid a pretty good percentage or a pretty good chunk. Let's say, for the sake of for the argument, let's say you have 100,000 subscribers and a company wants to sponsor you. They're thinking about sending you $1,000 for a post, for one post,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And then, even though technically, if you have 100,000 viewers and let's say they get a good amount of engagement with all that, the real value should be like $5,000 or something, you know? But the
Okay.
sponsoring company isn't going to go ahead and be like, oh, we'll give you 5,000 here. No, they're going to try to lowball the fuck out of you
That's their
because
job.
that's their job. And because there's so much more other talent out there, or not talent,
Mm.
but there's so many more channels out there that have our pages that have 100,000 followers now, because the bar has been set so high. The value for these pages has gone down so much. Because if you're not going to take the $1,000, that's fine with us. We'll go to the next person.
I've referenced Devin Nash before that he talks about this sort of like type of thing where it has to do with like content creators on any platform. that he tells people like these are what these companies are going to be doing. So like when you get Twitch affiliated, all of like your future stuff and your brand, they're always going to take a cut out of it. They, if you get affiliated on Twitch, you're going to be known, you'll be established and whatever. But at the long term end wise, you're fucked. Like you could have been earning more with probably another established company that's a lot better, and without repercussions and stuff. So like I totally see like what you mean about all these people lowballing, or these companies lowballing you, because they want, one, the audio easy access of the amount of people that you have, and they're also underpaying you for what you're doing. Even if they're not willing to do it, they're just willing to hand out the money for a low amount and easy clickbait, or easy, consistent like traffic flow or viewers or like engagement. So it's to me like it's kind of tricky.
It's crazy how much the social media game has grown.
It's changed so much, dude.
Back then, if you had 10,000, if you had 10,000 followers, that was a lot.
That was a check. That was
when I was in high school, I was like, damn, you have 1,000 followers? That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If I saw like 100, I'm like, whoa, bro, this dude balling. Whoa.
So Cristiano Ronaldo makes more of Instagram than playing soccer.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
How much does he make?
Out of a post, over $1 million. Just for one post.
Over $1 million. How much are his contracts?
I know, let me see, 35 million a year for playing soccer.
Jeez.
One post? Do you think that's part of his contract too, or no?
No.
Separate. Because that's his own personal image.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But Cristiano Ronaldo has over 200 million followers on Instagram. He's the second most followed account.
He's not the first?
I think the Instagram account is first.
Oh.
Interesting. But also, another thing that I was thinking about the other day was how many actual people are the engagements, the views, the clicks. Like, there's a lot of people who can control like bots to go swarm a post or stream or like a channel or whatever. Like,
yeah. I don't think there's 255 million bots for Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of bots.
True. Yeah, that's also true. That's so weird. Oh, speaking of famous celebrities, and going back to like the OnlyFans situation, Fat Joe and DJ Khaled launch a joint OnlyFans account, but it's not what you think.
Are they rubbing bellies?
I'm disgusted.
Hold on, because you got the wrong image in your head. Your mind went to that. Your mind went to that. Their joint account is for motivation and self improving, and they don't like their quote was like there's a lot of things out in the world, but it's not enough of this like motivation or like light, having living in life and enjoying things and stuff. So like they launched a joint OnlyFans account. I don't know if it's free. I don't know if it's paid, but
I'm looking at it. Fuck that, $20 a month.
All right.
What? Damn.
What?
$20 a month, dude.
Just to have him say another one.
Exactly. Dude.
Every fucking week. Oh my gosh.
There's a company that's called Bonus Finder, and they're willing to pay $500 for someone to just binge watch Netflix shows and find the best pizza to go along with it.
What?
Yep.
Could you repeat that one more time?
This company is gonna pay you $500 to watch Netflix and review the best bingeable Netflix show, along with the best topping type of pizza.
Where do I sign up? Where do I sign up?
I think you have to, like, when you're watching, you have to be like...
Yeah, they want you to review it.
Like, not even blink. You have to, like, not miss anything.
Mm-hmm.
Questions.
It's only for one
at
person.
The end, they're gonna be like, what happened in minute 51 and 50 seconds and 3 milliseconds?
$500 is pretty low. Not gonna lie.
But all you're doing is just watching the show, dude.
Nah. Okay, hold on. How long is the average season? 20 hours? Okay, let's say 20 hours, right?
Yeah.
20 hours, 3 shows. What is that, 60 hours?
Mm-hmm.
And they're paying you $500 for 60 hours? Couldn't be me.
Bro,
You have to be at least 21 years
You could
old.
work at McDonald's and get a much better wage.
I mean,
But you're watching a show.
some people are in McDonald's for 40 hours and they have nothing else to do. They're just like, oh, let me just make some extra money. See,
Yeah, I
Canada
just thought that was
Smith,
super
21 years
interesting.
old. How do I sign up? I think sign languages is one of the things I want to learn in my life.
It's interesting.
I want to learn
It's
sign
really
language.
interesting how animals can just sign to communicate. Especially like
mostly monkeys,
gorillas.
right? Mostly monkeys and gorillas, right? Or apes.
It's mainly gorillas.
They're the smartest things. Monkeys, animals.
But sign language is pretty cool, and I actually want to learn it. I've ran into a few deaf people in my life.
Oh, really?
More so than I would have expected, is what I'm trying to say.
I think when we were
And,
a child, people would come in and they would just type it on their phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like at first I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? And like they wouldn't talk, and I'm like, dude, why are you ignoring me? And then eventually when they showed me the phone, I just felt like so bad.
give them the food for free.
I used to deliver pizzas. I used to deliver pizzas in DC, right?
Mm.
And one of our little areas we delivered to was the school for deaf kids, or it's like a university for deaf adults.
Wow.
And yeah, so I've delivered to a few people like that, and I always felt bad that I didn't know how to talk to them. Because I don't know, like I'm just trying to say words, and like I know they're deaf, but for some reason I can't stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, here you go, thank you. I don't know, hi, thank you, bye, or whatever. And I've always wanted to be in a situation where I can converse with them. Like, maybe make them feel comfortable, or just have a good conversation with them.
No, I feel you. I also feel bad. Like it sometimes, even with like not just deaf people like communicating to different languages, like the main instinctual thing you would do is just pointing to things and trying to see if the message is conveyed that way.
Yeah.
So it's super interesting how like languages and how we even like communicate in the most basic forms of stuff. But definitely like sign languages, I feel like it should be taught everywhere.
Thank you all for watching for a third week. We really appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the support, all the subscribers, the viewers, the comments. If you guys like the content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, pretty please. And we'll be back for more next time. Have a good day, everyone.
Hell yeah.
Stay safe.
Peace.
Stay safe.
Peace.